pulled up here on the LinkedIn live front, and we will get going. Let me know when you guys are here with me live in the chat. Okay, it popped up. Awesome. Let me know when you guys are here with me. Thank you so much for joining. Give me a second. Oops. Okay. Good to go. See some people on. Hey, Raquel. Hey, Bethany. Let me know when you guys are here with me. We can get going. How are you, Bethany? Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate that. My dogs are being crazy today, so there might be some shenanigans happening. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on my monthly leak. Wow, can't talk. Can you tell it's been a crazy Thursday already? LinkedIn live series, Ambitious Outcomes, where I help leaders like you carve a better path to visibility, trust, authority, and faster growth. So these sessions are for you guys, for me to share my experiences and my insights to help you build up your personal brand and influence on LinkedIn. So my agency, Model Marketing, specializes in building influential personal brands here on LinkedIn and a little bit outside of LinkedIn for high-performing professionals and executive teams. So today I want to talk a little bit about leveraging this platform in 2021 to build your personal brand, and also some updates and some things that have been going on the LinkedIn front that are interesting, to say the least, that I wanted to discuss with you. And then anything else that you guys want to talk about, feel free to let me know in the comments. And I am refreshing here, making sure everything is good to go. Hey, Will. Yes, happy Thursday. How are you? So I got a new background. Have you guys heard of Anyvoo? It's anyvoo.com, anyvoo.com. And it's just like a stand kind of. Hey, David. Steve, how are you? How's Texas? So I have this new background. What do you guys think of it? Do you like it? What are your thoughts? Instead of my background office wall, I thought to do something like this to make it a little bit more clean. So give me your opinions on it, if you will. So it's 2021. Happy 2021, by the way. And that is kind of a little bit what I want to talk about, is because of what happened last year and kind of the shift to remote everything that doesn't seem to be going away. We all really need to embrace this new remote life, if you will, which I've been doing for 11 years now, obviously, working from my home. Good, Steve. I'm glad you like it. Awesome. Dave, you like it too? Okay, right on. Good. Glad you guys like it. It's kind of weird because it's like really close and then I'm here. I'm still trying to get used to it. On Zoom, it looks interesting because you can actually see kind of the sides. So every time I get on camera, I'm going to have to do a little bit of tweaking, but I'm glad you guys like it. So it'll be good for me to do videos too on other videos. So distressed wood look is in. Exactly, right, David? So, you know, your professional brand is your online presence, right? So for those of you who are, haven't been online for over a decade like I have, working from your home like I have, you're realizing that, there's networking and conferences and in-person, workplaces. Those things have all changed. And so LinkedIn is where you need to be. And so today I want to give you, some tips to help you maximize your effectiveness and what's working right now and the changes that LinkedIn's making and what we've been finding and things to look out for. In addition to talking to you about kind of, how to best leverage this. Hey, Teresa, Anyvoo. I'll type it out. It's anyvoo.com. They have some really cool ones. So the other side of this is actually an all black screen. And then they have a green screen too that you can get as well. So it's pretty awesome. They have all sorts of designs and stuff too, and it's super easy to set up. I posted yesterday about the rage of this new social networking, I guess, channel that some of you have, and some of you haven't got on Clubhouse. And so I have some updates there for you too, but this kind of goes along with like what's happening here in 2021. And so we are all trying to find ways to leverage these online platforms for networking, right? And for growth, professional growth. And so LinkedIn obviously is amazing, and we'll talk about that here in a second, but I wanted to give you my 2 cents on Clubhouse since I've had a little bit of time to join it, and teach you guys something too. So I've actually learned a really cool tool from a Clubhouse chat I was in. Have you guys heard of Linktree? So it's like you can go and you can use Linktree to, so it's mainly used for linking on your social media. So instead of linking someone to like your homepage, your website, your company page, you can link them to this website. I was using Linktree, and then they get to choose what they want, right? So they can choose, you know, click here to follow me on LinkedIn, click here to visit my website, click here. So I actually found out about this new one. I'm gonna paste the link. It's called SociaTap, and I actually talked to the, what are you doing a thumbs down for, David? Oh, the new social network. That's probably why. Clubhouse. Oh, I keep reading the name. Clubhouse. So it's actually kind of cool. Clubhouse. Someone commented that people are spending 10 hours a day on it and getting leads, which is insane to me. So I just posted a link. It's sociatap.com. It's really cool, you guys. So I replaced my Linktree with this. I'll actually paste the link of mine. So it's sociatap.com/monogirl. It's 100% free. You guys can use this. And it's just another way to help build your personal brand and link people to certain things that you want them to see. So if you go to mine, you can kind of see how I did it. If you're on mobile, you know, you can see the mobile version. If you're on desktop, you'll see the mobile version. But it's essentially a much prettier version of Linktree. And this is actually what I learned in a room of Clubhouse, and lots of new, exactly, Mickey's Clubhouse. Lots of people are using this to, again, really, you know, kind of grow your personal brand, and kind of just, all we're doing here when it comes to growing personal brands is really laying the foundation for you as an influential, you know, thought leader, if you will. So you want to be able to show people quickly, you can go here, here, and here to get these things, right? So this is a good link to use on like Twitter and on Instagram. I don't know so much about to use it on LinkedIn. I don't 100% know. But anyway, check it out. That's what I learned. I thought it was pretty cool. I was in a LinkedIn room yesterday where I kind of hijacked it, if you will. I raised my hand and then gave people tips instead of asking questions. It was kind of fun. So I think it's been used for, you know, a networking channel, if you will, which is good. So moving into that, this is, you know, this is the way things are, and it's not going away. This was already happening before 2020, right? Obviously, or I wouldn't have a business that I've had for a decade. But now more than ever, companies and professionals who weren't really leveraging LinkedIn and online networking are now realizing they have to, right? So companies are realizing that they have got to step up their game on LinkedIn. Their executive team has got to get involved. Their sales team has got to know how to leverage, you know, LinkedIn to grow business, right? And if they want to really pave the way and lead the way in their industry, their executive team needs to be posting thought leadership content and building relationships and really, you know, growing cohesively the company's brand in addition to the individual's personal brand. And so there's so much happening right now and so much opportunity on this platform. But I have some updates for you on that note too, before I get into some tips and some things that we've been finding and that LinkedIn is cracking down on. So several years ago, they really cracked down and kind of like slapped people on the wrist or put them in LinkedIn jail, right? And it looks like that's happening again. So what's happening is they are LinkedIn, talking about LinkedIn now, LinkedIn is now limiting people on the amount of connections that they're sending, okay? So if you guys are sending out lots of connections, just be careful. Apparently they're limiting it to 100 to 200 invites per week is what's happening. Everyone's seeing a little bit different numbers here, but you know, where we used to be able to get away with sending maybe 100 invites a day, that's now a week. And so they've really started cracking down on people sending a lot of connection requests. So just be a little bit more careful if you're sending connection requests. Make sure to always customize your connect to request message. Never put anything salesy in there. Now more than ever, like this is all recent updates, you guys, within the past few weeks. now more than ever, it's super critical that you put in there something to show that you actually visited their profile, right? That's going to increase your chances of you getting that accepted, because if you send too many invites and people are saying they don't know you or they deny it, that's what gets you, you know, a slap on the wrist, in trouble, whatever you want to, however you want to word it. But you need to pay more attention to that instead of just sending out kind of lots of connection requests. I don't know if this is a temporary thing they're doing and if they're just cracking down on the spammers. I don't know, but I'm just telling you guys what we found out. Also, there's a spam filter in the LinkedIn inbox where people can mark you as spam. So if you're sending messages to people that's annoying or like spammy long messages, or which you shouldn't be doing anyway, this is kind of a good thing that they're doing this, to be honest, because I'm kind of, you too, I'm sure, are sick of getting those kind of annoying, spammy, long sales messages. And now I guess you will be able to put those into a spam folder. But if they report your messages as spam,